Bitcoin continues to tumble lower and lower inside of the daily TBO cloud, actually hitting a very significant level of support. Not only Bitcoin, but TOTAL50 has threatened to drop below the daily TBO cloud after wicking below it on Monday, basically showing us that yes, we can and most likely will be going lower. But in the short term, there's actually a shift that's happening that's pretty interesting that I think you guys are really going to like. I'm going to get into that in this very quick video here on Coin Bureau Trading. What's up? My name is Aaron Dishner from The Better Traders. You're watching Coin Bureau Trading. Yes, it's a quick one today. Let's go. The big deal, the big spiel is that Others Dominance, you just can't keep it down right now. We saw Others Dominance fail to really break above this level of 7.65% ever since wicking into it on Friday, May 8th. Now, since then, it's been struggling, and yes, over the last 5-6 days, it has fallen down a bit into the cloud, but now we see it bouncing again. And what's really driving this, honestly, is going to be this chart, the TOTAL50.D chart. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this green triangle right here, which is TBT Bullish Divergence. We actually saw the bearish inverse, let me hide this guy, up here on the flip side back on Tuesday last week, a week ago. So we saw two of these guys and a TBO close long. After seeing these two, we saw TOTAL50.D drop about 7%. Now, TOTAL50 represents the total market cap excluding the top 50 coins. So this is like our mid-cap range, top 50 and everything below it. But I really think of this as like top 50 to top 100 or so. But this is admittedly quite a bullish reversal sign, despite Bitcoin not looking bullish. The one thing I can say about Bitcoin, which will lead to TOTAL50 going up higher, is that we still have CME gaps for BTC, for Ethereum, and for Solana above the current prices. So actually, I wouldn't be surprised to see the market actually bounce short-term, but again, a short-term bounce. Now, the other reason why I believe that the market right now, the alt market, is actually doing well is because Bitcoin dominance is looking bearish. On Monday, it says it closed down 0.27%. I think there's one of these charts that just doesn't work. Oh, no, that one's okay. Negative 0.27%. But more importantly, it closed inside of this green mass, which is the TBO cloud. This marks a pivot from being strong bullish above the cloud into bearish consolidation, which is inside of the cloud. So this is basically telling us that we should expect more chop, sideways market movement, but also Bitcoin dominance to fall lower. And because Bitcoin dominance has been falling lower and lower, it's giving Others Dominance this false sense of security, thinking that everything is totally fine. Same thing here as TOTAL50, or at least kind of sort of recently. But what happened when Bitcoin really started to pull back? We saw TOTAL50 drop. We saw Others Dominance drop considerably. So one thing that I think traders aren't really paying attention to in terms of Bitcoin dominance is the impact that Bitcoin dominance has, or the relationship it has with TOTAL50.D, and conversely, combined stablecoin dominance. Now, before I get into this, the main thing you need to know, the main thing I want you to take away from this video, I am expecting a short-term rally for alts, but like super duper short term, nothing long lasting, no like month long, no alt season rally, maybe just a couple of days, maybe just this week. But ultimately, I still think things are going to be going lower. And if you've been watching my videos, you know exactly why. Because we are entering a bearish reversal phase of this market, which hopefully will lead down to a lot lower lows. And with that said, it's still a great time to trade. You can literally be on both sides of the trade and do well, going long and going short. And speaking of, 2Bit is one of the best exchanges that you could use for that, where you can sign up and trade to earn over 15,000 USDT and welcome package bonuses. There are also way more deals available on the Coin Bureau website here on the deals page. You can check out other crypto exchanges, wallets, providers, and also get a 10% off discount for our course, 15 Minutes to Financial Freedom via The Better Traders. Now, going back over here to stablecoin dominance, last week I made a big stink about several things. For starters, these two bullish divergence signals did a really good job of marking that pivot low. But before that, actually, it was this big jump here in support. Seeing this green dotted line of support, which only moves on major pivot lows that are changing, moving from 8% all the way up to basically 10% and then falling a little bit to 9.8%, but still good to me. This is a much bigger deal than most people realize. This honestly, I believe, is ushering in the last and final phase of this bear market, which is the best one. We finally get a capitulation flush, a real one, going below 60K, down to 49K, maybe even down to $38,555. What I'm waiting for is this chart, combined stablecoin dominance, to close above the daily TBO cloud. And it got real close. If you guys have been following along, I said I'm really waiting for this candle to close above this pink line, and it happened on Friday, which is amazing. So now we have it inside of the cloud and bullish consolidation. It's moving to the top of the cloud. This is the hitch in all of the everyone that's going like 100x long on all these oversold charts right now. The major hitch with Others.D, with TOTAL50.D, is that if stablecoin dominance combined is bullish and it's moving up, this means that we should be bracing ourselves for more pain, particularly if it gets above the cloud. The last time that it made a big shift like this was initially back over here in September, before our October dump. End of September, it shot up, it went back down a little bit, but then we have our 10-10 dump. And ever since that dump, stablecoin dominance combined had been above the cloud, pushing higher and higher, which led to lower and lower lows for the alt market. You all know this very well. So we are about to see that change again in terms of combined stablecoin dominance going above the daily cloud. Once that happens, there'll be a very strong bullish confirmation signal that we should see this move up a lot higher, which means that we should see TOTAL50.D, the total crypto market cap, excluding stablecoins, expressed as a dominance percentage, go below the cloud, which would be in strong bearish mode, ultimately heading down here to 86.94, but even a lot lower, like going below this support level here at 86%, or rather 86.22. Keep in mind, the previous bear market, we saw TOTAL50.D get as low, well, the Pico low, which I don't think we're necessarily going to see, is at 82.34, but a reasonable target for a low is also 84.5. The reason why I'm sharing these numbers with you, as well as this TBO support level, these are great targets to look to start accumulating. Once we see stablecoin dominance, TOTAL50.D fall another 2%, which isn't that far, but for this chart, this is a big move. But falling down here to this first level, this could be our first trigger, I don't know what that was either, I have no idea. Our first buy order to start scaling in. If things go below that, it's all just gravy, okay? This is all just cherry on the topping, right? Or cherry on the whipped cream, all right? It's good stuff. Conversely, that will mean that stablecoin dominance will be going above my buy or accumulation target, which is 13%. So once we see stablecoin dominance increase by another 24 or 25%, we hit 13%. That's going to be the golden opportunity to start accumulating a lot of the coins that are trying to look bullish right now, but failing. And I don't think that they're going to have, again, a lasting rally. Maybe short term, they're going to move up, maybe a little bit. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a bounce up. 4% seems like a lot. Others.D sure really wants to go up higher. But keep in mind that we've seen it rejected over and over again. We saw a sell-off like this last time back in the end of February. It fell down 6%. Just like this time, it snapped back up to the same rejection zone at around 7.5%. We might see that, which is only another 1% higher. The big driver of the market right now is combined stablecoin dominance. So the number to watch, if we see combined stablecoin dominance close, I would say at 10.6. This is really a strong level to watch, because by that time, if it happens, it will be definitely above the cloud. Once we see stablecoin dominance putting in higher local highs, as in exceeding the high from Sunday and also from Monday, that will be a very bearish confirmation sign that we should be going a lot higher on this chart, but a lot lower for Bitcoin, for TOTAL for everything else, okay? I want to keep this video short because this is literally all I need to share with you in this video. And I've already shared so much before, namely the most recent videos that I've shared, especially about Ethereum and why I am bearish on this. Look at where we are now. So if you've missed that one, you might want to rewatch, because there's a very good chance that Ethereum is going to be going down to $1,000. You're going to want to watch this video to find out why and where and understand all of it in that video. So until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.